Let's talk about Kamala Harris, the first female vice president of the United States, as she sets her sights on the 2024 presidential election. Known for her trailblazing career as a senator and her commitment to social justice, Harris has become a prominent figure within the Democratic Party. In today's video, we spotlight the influential figures rallying behind Kamala Harris as she gears up for the 2024 presidential election, including a lineup of top billionaires and prominent business leaders. She has garnered significant political backing, including an endorsement from President Joe Biden. Just 24 hours after Biden announced he would not seek re-election, Harris had already secured enough delegates to clinch the nomination. While financial support for her campaign has also been overwhelming, her campaign set a new record for the largest single-day fundraising surge, amassing $81 million as of now. Harris hosted a fundraiser in San Francisco that drew prominent business figures and raised $13 million, according to the New York Times. This event also allowed her to ease tensions between the tech industry and President Biden. Here are a few who have thrown their support behind her presidential bid. Sheryl Sandberg. Vice President Kamala Harris has already made history as the first Black and South Asian woman to hold her office, and she's poised to do it again this November, Sandberg wrote, sharing a photo of herself with Harris. She's a proven leader, a passionate advocate for abortion rights, and the most qualified candidate to guide our country forward. I'm thrilled to support her, she added. Sandberg, the founder of Lean In, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting women in the workplace, made this statement just one day after Harris announced her presidential bid. She also expressed confidence that Harris would protect women's rights and the rights of all Americans from the Oval Office with unwavering compassion and resolve. Sandberg joins a growing list of tech and business leaders who have voiced their support for Harris since President Biden stepped out of the race and Harris stepped in. Reed Hastings. Reed Hastings has made a significant contribution to Kamala Harris's 2024 campaign, donating $7 million to support the vice president's election efforts. The Netflix co-founder and executive chairman disclosed this substantial donation to the tech news site The Information on Tuesday. After the disappointing debate, "We're back in the game," Hastings said, noting that this was the largest single donation he had ever made to a candidate. Earlier this month, following Joe Biden's poor performance in the first presidential debate, Hastings publicly expressed his dissatisfaction with the president's decision to run for re-election. Biden needs to step aside to allow a vigorous Democratic leader to defeat Trump and keep us safe and prosperous, Hastings told the New York Times. Ron Conway. Ron Conway, a prominent Silicon Valley super angel investor, has thrown his support behind Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. Known for backing successful tech startups, Conway took to X to endorse Harris, praising her as both a fighter and a leader. His endorsement highlights Harris's ability to stand strong in the face of challenges and lead with determination, qualities that Conway believes are crucial for the nation's next president. Conway's message was not just one of personal support, but also a call to action for the entire tech community. He urged his peers in Silicon Valley to rally behind Harris, emphasizing the importance of uniting to defeat Donald Trump and safeguard democracy. By leveraging his influence within the tech sector, Conway hopes to galvanize a collective effort to ensure Harris's success in the 2024 election, viewing her leadership as essential to the future of the country. George Soros and Alex Soros. Alex Soros, son of renowned investor George Soros and head of Soros Fund Management, has been actively rallying Democrats to support Kamala Harris, declaring her the most qualified candidate in the race. A spokesperson for George Soros confirmed to the Wall Street Journal that both father and son are firmly backing Harris. The Soros family, known for their significant financial contributions to Democratic causes, made their support for Harris clear just after Joe Biden announced his exit from the race. On Sunday, Alex Soros took to X to urge Democrats to unite behind Harris, emphasizing her qualifications and potential to lead the country. "It's time for us all to unite around Kamala Harris and beat Donald Trump. She is the best and most qualified candidate we have," Alex wrote, adding a spirited "Long live the American dream." A spokesperson later confirmed that George Soros also endorses Harris, signaling the powerful influence the Soros family could have on the 2024 election. Melinda French Gates. Philanthropist Melinda French Gates has publicly endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris, marking the first time she has backed a political candidate. In an interview on CBS Mornings, French Gates described Harris as the right candidate right now, praising her long-standing commitment to women's reproductive rights, paid family leave, and caregiving. She emphasized how Harris's leadership could inspire future generations, including her own granddaughter, to aspire to the highest offices in the land. French Gates also introduced her new YouTube series, The Moments That Make Us, which features conversations with influential women like Megan Rapinoe and Gayle King, exploring topics such as managing change and the importance of lifelong friendships. Reid Hoffman. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn co-founder and member of the PayPal Mafia, has added his support to Kamala Harris's presidential campaign, joining other prominent business leaders. In a post on X, Hoffman praised the accomplishments of the Biden-Harris administration and stressed the importance of rallying behind Harris to protect democracy. In addition to his public endorsement, Hoffman is reportedly planning to host or co-host a fundraiser for Harris as early as September, according to the information. He also served as a chair at her recent fundraising event in San Francisco, as reported by the New York Times. Barack and Michelle Obama. Former President Barack Obama officially endorsed Kamala Harris in late July, following a short delay. In a social media post, Obama announced that he and Michelle had pledged their full support for Harris and vowed to do everything in their power to secure her victory in November. Since leaving the White House, the Obamas have successfully transitioned into the media industry, building a substantial business portfolio. Their ventures include lucrative deals with Netflix and Audible, as well as best-selling books that have significantly boosted their net worth. Tom Steyer. Billionaire climate investor and activist Tom Steyer announced his endorsement of Kamala Harris in late July, lauding her steadfast commitment to upholding the rule of law and her enduring advocacy for real freedom. Steyer emphasized that the 2024 election represents a crucial crossroads for the nation, where the choice is between embracing the emerging climate economy or risking the loss of significant economic opportunities to China. He expressed deep confidence in Harris's readiness to take on the challenges from day one, highlighting her capability to lead the country toward a more sustainable and prosperous future. John Doerr. John Doerr, a highly influential tech investor and chairman of the venture capital firm Kleiner Perkins, played a pivotal role as a chair for Kamala Harris's Silicon Valley fundraiser on Sunday. Doerr has been a steadfast supporter of Harris for many years, endorsing her in various campaigns and providing significant backing throughout her political career. His commitment to Harris's success was evident in his efforts to raise funds for her 2020 presidential bid, a role he took on with enthusiasm, as reported by the Wall Street Journal. Doerr's continued support underscores his belief in Harris's leadership and vision for the future. Jeffrey Katzenberg. Media mogul Jeffrey Katzenberg has offered his public endorsement of Kamala Harris, highlighting her remarkable ability to consistently defy expectations and emerge victorious in her political endeavors. Katzenberg, who played a key role as a national co-chair for Joe Biden's campaign, praised Biden's decision to step aside, calling it a selfless act that reflects his dedication to the country. He expressed strong confidence in Harris's capability to lead and win in the upcoming November election, emphasizing that her track record of success and resilience makes her the best candidate to carry the Democratic Party forward. Thanks for watching our deep dive into the top billionaires and business leaders backing Kamala Harris. We hope you found the insights into their motivations and the impact of their support as fascinating as we did. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below on who surprised you the most, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more engaging content. See you.